Hey Strikers, this is SF and it's time for Hatry, Dungeons of the Sacred Grounds, and this is the first one, and my team's going to be White Herb, Himiko, No, and I'm not going to be liking this a lot at all. This is my worst stage of all of Sacred Grounds, just because, well, mainly because I don't have the most OP monsters, but even so, even without the OP monsters, like even with the OP monsters, I think it's still hard. And my friend's gonna be Himiko, and even so, like, Himiko is also one of the OP monsters. So consistency wise, it is very low. In terms of just clearing it, you just have to clear it once. You don't have to clear it multiple times, unlike Tower. So after you clear it once, then you can just be done with it, basically. But in terms of the stage itself, it's kind of like the 23rd stage of the Tower, just a lot harder, of course. And all these guys are demi-human monsters, so the Jiraiya's and the Isuns are demi-human monsters. And also, like the 23rd stage, the Jiraiya's are kind of like the Karmas of the 23rd stage. And basically, you gotta clear them before their giant attacks on their top left counter. The best way is to pinch and clear them. And you can also leave the Isuns up to stop for strike shots, stop for hearts, do whatever you want, because their attacks are relatively minimal. It's only 4k, but if you don't want to stop for strike shots, then just move on to the next stage. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next stage, starting off with No. Clear off the guys in the corners. Clear off the Jiraiya's on the corners. The thing about these Jiraiya's is that their giant attacks are in their top left counter, and the middle ones, the ones that are blocking the Isuns, are in their top right corner. They're both the same attacks. I think the damage wise is a little bit different, but it's only like a 2-3k difference for the most part. You still can tank it. It's just that just be careful about it. Just make sure you don't take the damage itself. Okay. Trying to deal damage. This is where Himiko is kind of bad. Like, her normal attacks are not that great for the most part. Oh, this is not good. Taking a lot of damage, wall damage. But try to at least clear off these Jedi's very fast, and then you can start stalling for hearts if you really need the hearts, or other things. One more turn until Jedi blows up, but I think Himiko has enough damage to clear off that low of an HP, so I'm just gonna leave that to her. Just going straight forward to it. Okay, there we go. Now here is point number 1 of this dungeon to make it a little bit easier, and that is the positioning of your next monsters. At the next stage, the first monster of your next the next stage will want to be on the bottom left corner, bottom left section, or the top right section. So for instance, right now none of my guys, the next one is Himiko, so she's nowhere near that corner, so gotta make sure that I don't clear it. Now next one is this Himiko. Next monster going into the next stage, if I clear it, is the White Herb, which is not in the top left, bottom left, or the top right, so I have to basically not do anything. Okay, and same thing for White Herb for this one. Okay, that's fine. Nobody's attacking. Now, next one is No, who is in the bottom left or the top right, so I'm gonna clear it with Himiko, grab the heart, and move on to the next stage. And the main reason is to pinch for the next stage. You gotta get in the good pinch position for the next stage for these guys. Just clear them off in 2 shots if you can, and you should be okay. Oh, I missed that shot. But yeah, you just want to clear them off so that you can mitigate damage. And the damage walls don't really help either, so hopefully this will be enough. Perfect. Okay, now you clear off the mobs. Now it's for the Zeamines. The Zeamines will revive each other. And there are 2 ways of doing this. One is just to Kill their HP low enough so that they'll be one-shottable. The second way is to clear off one Zamine, in which once the Zamine revives, the Zamines will line up. Kind of like that. And after that, you can just hit the middle. You can't pinch the middle unless there are weak points in there. And even if there are weak points, you got to be really specific about where you pinch. So got to be really careful. Okay. Now here is caution number 1 for Zamine, and that is the bottom left counter. The top right is nearly dead, but he is going to have a giant attack for the next stage, for the next attack, so I gotta clear it. And basically you just keep on refreshing like this. The other attacks from Zamine is not that big. One of them is the revive, one of them is the movement. The last one is a horizontal laser. So as long as you move away from the horizontal laser and the homing as well, then you should be fine. So just keep them low and keep track of that bottom left counter. If it goes to 1 and you know that you can't keep them alive for the next shot, then by all means just clear it. Okay. And this pretty much goes on until you clear it. So this is going to take a while, and the sad thing about this team is that you can't really Himiko strike shot because the Zamines are fire monsters, and being fire monsters, Himiko's meteor is pretty abysmal, and since there are also 2 monsters up, it's going to be really abysmal as well. So just gotta clear them out one by one. Just clear them out and deal damage. And let's move Wide Herb away. And let's line them up again. Just for the sake of lining them up. Okay. Next one is No. Let's see how much damage I can deal. Not that much. Which is fine. Okay. Just deal damage. Slowly deal damage. And I don't want to go side. Actually, I can go side by side. Just don't. Not enough. If the weak point was there, then I would have enough. But since I didn't, sad face. Oh, that's too much. And now the Zamine in the top right is going to explode and deal damage. So I just gotta clear it. And you're basically doing this until the Zamine dies. There are hearts and stuff, so be careful of that. Okay. Wide Herbs next. There is a perfect weak point, but nowhere near close to it. Okay, good. For now. Next is No. Let's just hit the middle as much as I can, basically. And I do have a ton of hearts. Okay, hopefully this will be enough. Nope, nowhere near enough. I do have to be careful of that top left Zamine because he's going to go off very soon. I think the Zamines are in range of dying for the meteor, so hopefully this will be enough. Come on, there we go. You technically don't want a Himiko strike shot because you want to save some for the next stage, for the boss stages, but I just want to shorten this time as much as I can. Okay, Chikamatsu Monzaimon. 2 ways of doing this. One is to just spam damage onto Monzaimon, especially if you have No and Himiko in a good position. Monzaimon will just flop over very fast. You do have to be careful of the Jiraiya's, so if you're scared of the Jiraiya's, then just clear out the Jiraiya's first before you deal damage to Monzaimon. Okay, next is Himiko. Now this is where point number 2 of positioning comes into effect. And you want to have one monster onto the top right side of the map. So where Wide Earth is perfectly fine. Just make sure you start off with Wide Earth. Okay, just like that. That's where the Zayamin comes in. Zayamin will start on the top right side, so you want to clear them out as fast as possible. Because the Zayamin will heal Monzaimon, the boss. So if you can clear it in one shot, then that is ideal, but if you can't, then it's kind of okay for the most part, because you have other chances. I'm just gonna clear off the Jiraiya's because they're gonna explode and stuff, and that's not gonna be pretty. Okay, next is this is kind of rough because I don't want to take in damage wall damage. Okay, Zayamin will move. This is where you Himiko strike shot if you want. If you don't want to, you want to clear out the Jiraiya's, and then afterwards clear off the Zayamin. Let's strike shot the Zayamin just so that for sure I clear it. Okay, that's fine. And after that, just clear out Monzaimon before he goes off. And after you have these 2 points down, one is the third stage with the double Zayamin, and the second stage with the single Zayamin on the mini boss on this stage, then you should be fine for the rest of the map. Okay. Ouch. Good thing I grabbed that heart. And then let's go side by side because I don't want to risk taking damage wall stuff. And as long as I clear it before the top right counter, it should be fine. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, good. Last stage. Last stage, there's just a whole lot of stuff going on. This is where Himiko becomes really, really powerful. So I am going to I'm just gonna move Nono to the top side, although it's not the best. I do want to clear off the top guys first because, you know, they have the Jedi's with the shortest counter. So Himiko, oh, that's not the best, but it's okay since Wide Earth is there. So we cleared that Jedi off. Let's clear it. That's one down. And Himiko will clear off the second. This Jiraiya. Okay, although it's not the best because, you know, I can just hit Nono and be done with it. But even so, oh, I'm not gonna strike shot because it's kind of pointless to strike shot. Okay, good. And just deal as much damage as you can, either hitting Nono or hitting that pinch spot on the top of his head, or like getting to that tight spot. If you can't, then just hit Nono. Okay, good. I just don't want to take in a lot of damage. Let's grab that heart on top just in case, because the next attack is the Volatile Blast. Okay. Ouch. Okay, Nono. Now Monzaimon will be moving, so probably Nono is not the best shot. Nono strike shot is not the best idea, but it's fine. I got 2 turns left. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't move. Oh, never mind. That's how much experience I have with this stage, and that's why I really hate this. Okay, one more turn with Wide Earth, and I'm just gonna strike shot just for the hell of it. As long as I hit Nono, I should be okay. Boom. Oh, that was rough. But as long as you have those 2 points down, one is the mini boss, the double Zayamin, so top left corner or the bottom right side, like just the section, that quadrant, you should be fine. And then the second one in the second boss stage with the mini Zayamin, just have one on the top right corner. Hopefully one of your Demi-Human Slayers, and just clear Zamine out. Or just Himiko Strike Shot, or start off with a Himiko and Himiko Strike Shot and clear Zamine that way. That will also work. But, whew, that was rough. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.